Hey guys, and the series continues. Big Bang for the Buck, Episode 3. We got a 6-piece screwdriver set made by Williams. It's the Phillips head. They're all Phillips. It was under $60 on Amazon. The part number is JHW100P-6PD. Made in USA. I wasn't going to include them in this series, but I had to. I mean, it comes to like $10 a screwdriver, but you know what? For the quality and how good they are, I had to include them. They definitely are a big bang for the buck because they're nice. They're part of Snap-on. It's kind of like the old Snap-on design. They're very, very, very nice for what you pay for them. The sizes you get are number 1, Phillips, 3 inches long. Number 2, stubby. Number 2, 4-inch blade. Number 2, 8-inch blade. Number 3, 6-inch blade. And number 4, 6-inch blade, respectively. They are vapor blasted. They got the hex bolsters. They got the hard nylon grips. Take a gander. Williams is in a house. They got that spot where your thumb rests, so you can get a good amount of torque on it, turning torque. I like the feel in my hand. They're very resistant to oil and grease and grime. They definitely feel good in your hand. The tips are vapor blasted, chrome vanadium shaft. The hex bolsters aren't all of them but the stubby. You can put a wrench on for additional torque, which I really like to see. You don't see that in cheapo sets. Nice looking screwdriver. It's made in the USA. You can't beat that. You can't beat that with a stick, guys. You got the number 1 here. Even that's got the hex bolster on it, as you can see there. Vapor blasted tips. Feel good in your hand. Very comfortable. They're not too small or not too big. I mean, for $60 for a set made in USA, you know, whenever I get a chance to buy USA stuff, I do it in a second, guys. I mean, you just don't see it. It's getting less and less. You're seeing it less and less all the time. Number 2, which is bread and butter of your set usually, the one we use the most. Warning, not a pry bar, chisel, or punch. I always get a kick out when I see that. The reason why I say that is because I think a screwdriver is definitely one of the most abused tools in a mechanic's toolbox. You guys tell me. We use it for pry bars. We beat the living you-know-what out of them. I mean, hammer on them. That's why I usually got cheapo sets for that purpose. I typically won't beat on this type of screwdriver. They're too nice. That too feels pretty good in my hands. I love the size of the grips on these. If you haven't got a set of these guys, I highly recommend them. I've had them for 6 months now, and they're one of my favorite sets. I use them quite a bit. Let's look at number 3 here. Number 3 Phillips. Vapor blasted tips. And I do got serrations in them. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there, just like the Milwaukee set does. They do grip a screw very well. I love these screwdrivers. They're probably one of my favorite sets. You know, having the hex bolsters is definitely nice. It's got that rest for your thumb. You get a lot of torque on these. Very, very nice set for the money. I had to include them, guys. I did a K-Tool set, and it was an 8-piece set. It was a lot cheaper, but it had 5 straight blades and only 3 Phillips. And Phillips is going to be your go-to. You know, I mean, you're going to use these more than a straight blade. That's for sure. And this set is, you know, for the money, for what a USA-made set, well worth it. It's under $60 on Amazon. And again, the model number is JHW100P-6PD. Made in USA. All right, guys, the series will continue. This is going to be a fun series. I got a lot of good things coming, things you haven't seen. It's going to probably take 3 weeks to do this series. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these bad boys. That's one of my favorite sets, guys. And anybody that knows me or the channel knows I got a lot of screwdrivers. Leave a comment below, guys. I always get back to you. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. I have tool giveaways every month. At the end of every month, I have tool giveaways. and I'm going to continue doing that. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe, and take care.